Our studio is run on an honor exchange system and karma yoga. If you feel this video will benefit you, please consider a donation to support the studio. Mail to Balancing Art Studio, 1300 14th Avenue, Studio 311, Grafton, Wisconsin, 53024, or Venmo at Sheri-Mabry-1. If you aren't in a position to make a donation, please pay it forward with some act of kindness. Your exchange of whatever is for the highest good is appreciated. Namaste. Welcome to Balancing Arts Yoga and Wellbeing Studio, a creative branch of life artistry. Coming to a seated meditative position up on a bolster, knees lower than the hips, eyes are closed. Draw the hands to the heart center, breathing in the intention of letting go, creating space for unknown blessings already on their way. Giving thanks for gifting yourself this practice. Begin to relax through the shoulders, through the hips. Find your breath. Draw the hand to the belly, and on the inhale, allow the belly to expand like a balloon. And on the exhale, allow the belly to move back to the spine. Inhaling and exhaling. Letting the shoulders remain still. Allow the belly to expand and contract. Finding peace and stillness and balance as we begin our practice. Begin by rolling the shoulders one direction, and then move into the opposite direction, releasing through the eyebrows and the jaw. Nice deep circles. Press the arms out and stretch the fingers one direction and then the other to release tension in the wrists. And shift to the opposite hand, one direction and then the other. Beginning to move into eagle arms, left hand in an L, wrap the right arm around. Press the elbows out, feel that deep stretch in the shoulders. Slowly lower and lift the elbows just gently. Inhaling and exhaling. Release, squeeze the scabs and shift, drawing the right hand into an L and wrapping the left around, pressing the elbows out, slowly lowering and lifting the elbows, just gently, really feeling that stretch in the back body. Release. Move the bolster. Come into a seated position. Tip the hips forward and begin to come into a forward fold with legs crossed. Reaching the arms out, sink down into gravity. Release through the head, neck, through the shoulders. Begin to walk the hands to the right, maybe stretching that left hand just a bit further. Feel that deep stretch along the left side body. Breathe into it. Begin walking the hands back to neutral. And then off to the left side. Maybe walking those right fingers just a bit more, feeling that stretch in the right side body. Coming back to neutral. Drawing the hands slowly back, up and over with the heels of the hands towards the sits bones, lifting the hips, dropping the knees. Feeling the heart center move to the sky, and then slowly lowering back down. Shift the feet, and come back down into a forward fold. Reaching those fingertips out. And when you're ready, we're going to begin to walk the hands to the left side. Stretching those right fingers a little bit further, breathing into that right side body. Walking to neutral, and then walking to the right side. Letting those left fingers walk a little bit further, drawing the elbow away from the hip, breathing into the side body. And coming back to neutral, drawing the fingertips up and over, heels of the hands towards the sits bones, lift the hips, drop the knees, stretch through the heart center, and lower back down. Draw the knees up and begin to shift into cat-cow. Exhaling, we're going to press the spine up through the shoulders, lowering the chin. Inhaling, tipping the pelvis. Exhale all the way through. Inhale, gentle arch, gentle tip of the chin. Exhaling, completely letting go. Inhale, deep inhale. Exhale, letting go of anything that no longer serves you. Inhale. Exhale. You're as young as your spine is flexible. So feel this through the entire spine. Begin to shift into down dog, lifting the sits bones into the air, letting the head fall between the shoulders, bend the knees and then straighten them, letting the heels begin to sink towards the earth. Pedal back and forth. Pressing the webs of the fingers into the mat to protect the wrists. Maybe rocking the head back and forth. Dropping the heels to one side, feeling the side body stretch. Shifting back to neutral, dropping the heels to the other side, feeling that side body stretch. Come back to neutral. Look to the front of the mat. Step or hop to the front. Inhale all the way up. Forward bend, clip at the waist. Shoot the right leg back, deep lunge. Shoot the left leg back, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale up, elbows in, exhale back down. Flip the toes, press through the knees, up to down dog. Sits bones to the sky. Right leg forward, left leg up. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, standing in Tadasana. Receiving. Eyes are closed, shoulders are relaxed. Releasing anything that no longer serves you, letting go. Letting go to create the space for what's needed, for what's new. Come down into forward bend. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Shift the right leg back. Try the left leg back. Lower down into chaturanga. Inhale, gentle cobra. Exhale, lower down. Flip the toes, press through the knees, move into down dog. Right leg forward. Left leg forward. Inhale up. Completing sun salutation. Exhale, forward bend. Resting here in forward bend, feel the lower back flat, lift the sits bones up and out, draw the shoulders away from the ears, feel the release through the legs lengthening, gravity drawing you down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, lower down into Utkatasana. Knees are parallel, feet are parallel. Holding here in this pose, discover what you can let go of. It's like when we hold the breath, the relief we feel when we release into an exhale. Let go of what no longer serves you. Draw the left leg back into high lunge. Square the hips, lower down into the front knee, and then lower the left arm down to the earth and the right arm to the sky. If you'd like, bring it into a bandha, round, reaching back to grab the hip, or straight up to the sky, energy reaching up, look down to the earth. Hold this pose, breathing, steady, inhaling and exhaling. Draw the energy through that long leg in the back. Feel the groundedness through the hands into the earth. Feel the energy moving up through the fingertips to the sky. And then release. Draw the left foot to replace the hand. Reach all the way up to the sky. Lower down into Utkatasana. Making sure the knees do not move beyond the toes. Shooting the right leg back into a high lunge. Squaring the hips. Lifting the pit of the abdomen. Drawing the hands into prayer position. Feeling the strength. And when you're ready, lower the right hand to the earth and draw the left arm to the sky. Maybe reach that arm in a bandha. Or draw the arm up so the energy reaches out, the fingertips up to the sky. Hold in the steady pause. Feel the steady breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Stay mindful, stay present in the moment, experiencing this asana. Keeping the thoughts to follow the breath. And when you're ready, replace the right hand with the left foot. Inhale all the way up to the sky. Find a place on your mat, straddle position, forward fold. Lifting the sits bones up and out. Lower flat back. Feeling that deep lengthening of the muscles. Bend the knees, press back up. Lift the left legs, shoot it back into the same lane as the right. Allowing the right heel to intersect with the arch of the left foot. Draw the hands up, shoulders down. Keep the knee around over the third toe. Sink down into warrior two. Feeling the power here. Feeling the strength and the balance. Exhale down. Inhale, draw the arms all the way up over the head, straightening the front leg. Exhale down, bending. Inhale up, straightening. Exhale down. Inhale deep, press up to the sky. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Release the right forearm onto the leg. Draw that left arm up and over the ear. Feeling that deep side body stretch. Sinking down a bit further, feeling that deep stretch. Breathing into the side body. Pressing out, clipping up the waist, coming to a straddle forward bend. Once again, lifting the sits bones up and out. Lower flat back. Bend the knees, press all the way up to the sky, shift to the opposite side. Left leg is forward, right is back. Intersect the alignment of the feet. Sink down into the earth. Holding this warrior two pose. Feeling once again the strength, the balance. Inhaling up, exhaling, bending the leg. Inhale, stretch the leg straight. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up. 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 Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, drawing the left arm onto the left leg, drawing the right arm up and over, pressing that side body up to the sky, sinking deeply into the front leg and feeling that breath, breathing into the side body. deep side body stretch here. Press out, clip at the waist, straddle forward bend. Sits bones up and out. Bend the knees, press up. Lower down to the mat with both hands. Shoot the left leg back. Press into down dog. Heels pressing down into the earth. Exhale into plank. Inhale to down dog. Exhale, open mouth. Inhale all the way up through the nose. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, open mouth. Exhale. Inhale gently through the nostrils. Exhale into plank. Inhale into down dog. Into plank. Down dog to plank, and then lower down to chaturanga all the way to the earth. Flip the toes, press up to cobra, release. Inhale up, keeping the elbows tight to the body. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up, lift the pit of the abdomen. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up, hold and breathe and smile. Press through to Balasana, child's pose, lowering the forehead into the earth, palms facing the sky next to the body. Relax and sink down. Breathe deeply into the belly. Feel the expansion of the lower back. Press out. Begin to move into puppy dog, lowering the wrists, then the forearms, then the forehead into the earth. Feeling that deep stretch through the upper shoulders, upper back. Drawing the hands together in prayer position, drawing the fingertips back into a nice deep tricep stretch. Breathing, releasing the jaw, wiggling it back and forth. Releasing from this pose, press out. Come to down dog. Lift the right leg up to the sky, draw it forward, drawing the right knee to the right wrist. Moving to pigeon. Draw the right toes to the right knee. And then begin to lower down, sinking down to the earth. Relaxing through the shoulders, through the back, through the hips. Being mindful of a gentle release. We're not forcing anything. Our practice is based on ahimsa, non-violence. And so we lean into discomfort. We don't step right into it. Feeling this nice deep hip stretch. Feeling gratitude for what you've gifted yourself today. Gently press out of this asana. Draw the right leg back, lift the left to the sky, draw it forward, left knee to left wrist, maybe tip the toes towards the knee to protect the knee. Square the hips and begin to move down into this deep hip stretch, into pigeon. Finding your breath, breathing diaphragmatically. Releasing through the shoulders, the neck, the hips. Letting go towards gravity. Letting go into gravity. Pressing out of the pose. Let's draw that back leg forward. Draw the palms of the feet together, drawing the heels to the body into seated Baddha Konasana. Allowing the knees to begin to sink down towards the earth. We're drawing our hips forward, heart center forward, using the hands to stabilize and tilt forward as we move into this stretch. Once again, moving into discomfort by not stepping right through. relaxing through the face, through the shoulders, closing the eyes and becoming aware of the sensations of this stretch, allowing the thoughts to follow the breath, to stay present, and to be aware of each exhale and all that new space we're creating. Letting go of holding on of what we thought what was, and becoming aware and accepting of what is. Each inhale and each exhale. Feel that belly filling on the inhale and drawing back to the spine on the exhale. And as you begin to release into the stretch, you'll find your upper torso moving a bit deeper into it. Experience this. And begin to draw yourself out of the pose, lifting the knees gently and moving so that the right knee is facing the front of the mat and the left foot is up and over, moving into spinal twist. Feeling that deep belly breath, opening the shoulders, keeping the spine aligned, drawing the knee that you're holding inward. And release from this and begin to stack that left knee on top of the right, keeping the heels away from the sits bones. We'll move into a deep hip stretch, straightening the spine, tipping the pelvis forward. Move into the stretch, release into the stretch, into gravity. Find your breath and hold. Relax through the shoulders, through the jaw, through the fingertips. Breathe in and out, and then press out in this asana, shifting so that the left knee points towards the front of the mat and the right foot comes up and over into spinal twist. Left arm and right knee. Opening the shoulders, drawing the chin over the right shoulder, straightening the spine and breathing deeply. And then release, stacking both knees on top of each other, drawing the heels away from the sits bones. Being mindful of the knees. If there's any discomfort, come out of the pose. And then tipping the hips forward, coming to forward bend. becoming aware of the sensations and breathing into them. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Releasing into this deep stretch and feeling the peace and the balance in this hold, in this letting go. Draw out of the pose. Draw the left heel back towards the glute and begin to sink back, perhaps onto the forearms, gently lifting the head, moving into a deep stretch. Just for one moment, we'll shift. We'll bring the right heel back. And just for a moment, a deep stretch. Being real mindful of the neck here. Pressing back up, releasing. And beginning to roll down one vertebrae at a time into constructive rest, palms facing the sky, feet flat. Belly moving up to the sky on the inhale and sinking back to the spine on the exhale. Receive here. And when you're ready, align the feet and the knees so that they're parallel. Press the hips up into bridge. Roll one shoulder under and then the other and intertwine the fingers. Lift the chest a bit more. We'll lift the chin a little to give a little curvature in the neck to protect it. Lift the pit of the abdomen and hold here in this bridge pose. Deep breathing, inhaling and exhaling through the diaphragm. And when you're ready, begin to release down one vertebrae at a time. Draw one knee and then the other up to the chest. Hold the knees, release through the lower back. Gentle squeezing, gentle rocking back and forth. Perhaps the chin moves in the opposite direction of the knees. Little massage in the back. And release the legs. Draw the hands out just below shoulder height. Drop the legs as a unit to the right side and look to the left. Perhaps the right hand rests on the left knee. Moving into this spinal twist and releasing completely into the earth. All effort is released, allowing gravity to hold you. And breathe into that side body. Drawing both knees tight up to the chest again, shift the legs to the opposite side. Look in the opposite direction. Once again, completely release into the earth, breathing into that side body. And when you're ready, bring the knees back. Squeeze one more time. Feel that release in the lower back. Letting the shoulders relax into the earth. And then begin to extend one leg down the mat and the other to move into Shavasana. You might place a bolster under the knees to release the strain on the lower back. Palms face the sky, scapulas are flat. Inhaling and exhaling. Close your eyes and begin to sink into the earth, relaxing completely. Bring your awareness to the crown of the head, to the forehead, to the sides of the head, to the back of the head, to both ears, to both temples, to the eyebrows, to the eyelids, to the eyes, to the nose, to the cheeks, to the jaw, to the mouth, to the lips, to the tongue, to the chin, throat, sides of the neck, back of the neck, pit of the throat, shoulders, upper arms, lower arms, hands, fingers, fingertips, hands, arms, chest, sides, upper back, lungs, heart, heart center, abdomen, sides, lower back, buttocks, lower abdomen, hips, hip joints, upper legs, lower legs, feet, toes, heart center. Continuing to breathe diaphragmatically, inhaling through the right nostril and exhaling through the left. And inhaling through the left nostril and exhaling through the right. Inhaling through the right, exhaling through the left. Inhaling through the left, exhaling through the right. Continuing to breathe, inhaling and exhaling. And when it feels right, combining both nostrils. And an inhale through both nostrils up to the third eye and sweeping out both nostrils. Feeling the coolness on the inhale and the warmth on the exhale. Continuing to breathe as you sink deeper and deeper into relaxation. Letting go of what no longer serves you to create space for endless possibilities, endless blessings already on their way. Bringing your attention back to the sounds within the room, wiggling your fingers and toes and allowing any eye pillows to fall. Discovering which nostril is breathing most freely and pressing to that side body for 2 breaths before pushing up back onto the bolster, bringing the stillness with you. Relaxing the shoulders, closing the eyes, and finding your breath. Join me in chanting Om Shanti 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 Om. Om is the sound of the universe, and Shanti is peace in Sanskrit. Even if you're home alone, even if you're home with other people, please join me. The voice is a healing instrument. Deep inhale. Om Shanti. Relax your body and observe your breath as if your whole body is breathing. Bring your attention to the breath touching within the nostrils. As you follow the breath, feel the transitions from one breath to the next, making these transitions smooth and unbroken. Continue feeling the touch of the breath. Allow your spine to straighten, your crown to rise up to the sky, your chin to become level, your jaw to release, your eyebrows to relax, your tip of the tongue to touch the seal between the upper teeth and the gums, your eyes to remain soft behind your closed lids, your closed eyes to gaze towards the eyebrow center, your shoulders to sink into gravity, your breath to remain diaphragmatic, steady without a pause between the inhale and exhale. Your attention to be mindful. Your fingers to be sealed in a mudra. Your elbows to remain steady and unmoving. Bringing your attention back to the sounds within the room, allowing the eyes to remain closed. Gently come out of meditation. We'll begin to move into our closing. Let go. Like a tree releases her leaves in the fall, a snake shimmies out of skin that has become too tight. Like swollen clouds ready to break in the storm, let go. Let go of the breath that you are holding, waiting for something external to change, to give, to release. Let go of waiting. Instead, guide the moment with the promise of prana, that each time you exhale, you are creating space for the inhale. Creating space to allow, to transform, to fill with peace, joy, truth, and unknown blessings already on their way. Drawing the hands above the head to welcome the new day of endless possibilities as we feel grounded into the earth. Lowering the hands to the heart and leaving a space to breathe in and to breathe out something you're grateful for. Lowering the head to meet the heart, to honor the divinity within you, to live your light. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste. Yoga is guided by Sheri Mabry. Photos by Moontide Designs, a creative branch of life artistry. Special thanks to the composer of the inspiring music, Kurt Bester. Summer Portrait